below the equator. You know, if you look at the geography of when I came here, it was like a shock. And I thought I could just run and get back in the plane, so they would be like, bye bye. You know, it's too cold for you. But like Holland said, I just wanted to give you guys an insight of it because when I came here, I've been in the United States now for 16 years. I came here almost when I was 17, and who can guess how old I am now? I'm 30 years old now. Can you imagine? Can you believe I'm 30?
I think it was 23, 24 when I did do it.
Well, that's what people give me. I would like to take that, but I'm actually 30. I grew up 70 years of my life in West Africa, Cameroon, which I know if sometimes you watch TV, you know, you get that inside out of other countries, especially Africa. When you hear of the African continent, you know, most people think of Africa as one country, right? But Africa is a continent of 54 countries. So when you say Africa, I'll say yes, I'm from Africa, but precisely I'm from Cameroon in Africa or in West Africa. You know, my life there wasn't easy. You know, it's most of like I'll try to give a little comparison. Back where I'm from, your parents need to have money before you go to school. So if my dad doesn't have money, I'll sit at home. There's nothing like going to school for free, you know, elementary, you know, high school, then college, you start paying tuition. For us, as soon as you start school, even if it's 2 years old, your parents need to have that money to start paying for that, even though you stay at home. So if your parents are broke, then no education for you. And most of our parents, some of them are farmers, but some are, you know, literally some have gone to school. But most of the time, you know, if your parents don't have money, you know, you stay at home. But you know, I had to struggle most of my life, you know, to pay my tuition. I had to sell, you know, bananas on the street. You know, the bananas on the street for me to pay my tuition, just to make sure that, you know, I have an education, just to make sure that I have a way of life. Because nothing good comes easy. You know, you have to struggle for it. You have to work hard for it for you to get something better in life. So I had to really start that in my mind. Trust me, when I was in high school back home, I was stubborn. Yeah, I was like the bulldozer in school. You know, I was just going to school every day just to beat up people. I'm telling you, literally just to beat up people. That was my life at the early age. But at some point, you know, you get to realize that, you know, if you have to pay for your own tuition, if you need money to go to school, then you are wasting that time in life. So I have to work hard. When I get off school, just go get my bananas. I'm back on the street, sell, because the next day I have to make sure that I have tuition. That's the kind of, because I don't want to go all, because it will take me a whole day to elaborate step by step. But I just wanted to summarize that aspect of it, that where I'm from, that life is not easy. Education is not free. Nothing is being given for free. Like, you have to walk step by step for it. But when I came here, it was like a different environment. I never knew there was something like financial aid. I never knew that when you go to college, you know, you can pay after. But you know what? As soon as I heard that, you know what I said? I will go to school till they say school is over. Because I know I have to pay that later, not right now. Not like where I'm from, where I have to pay right there before I even start the school. So that insight, that comparison just gave me that urge to say, you know what? I have to go to school. I have to study. I have to stay in class. I have to be a better person. Because when I look in the mirror, I think of where I'm from, in West Africa. And I tell myself, you know what? You came a long way. You came in a place where there's winter, there's summer, there's cold, snowing outside. You know, from where you came, it's just sunshine, and some part of the year is just raining. But the reality is this, that after that fighting, you know, growing up, at a certain age, I had to stop. I had to look myself in the mirror. And you can imagine when you live with your parents, you know, with that kind of stubbornness. But I had beautiful and intelligent mom. I always say stick to your mom. I didn't say fathers are, you know, put on the side, but mom is always that person that no matter what, you know, she'll pull your ear, put you on the side and say, you know what, you know, you have to pay attention. But my mom gave me a big comparison. You know what she did? You know, she had this big mirror in her room. You know, one day after fighting in school, they called her and said, you know what, Eric just beat 2 kids and they are running to the hospital right now. And she called me and said, sit down. I sat down. Asked me to look at the mirror. And I looked at the mirror. You know, being stubborn and hype, I'm like, well, what are you asking me to look at the mirror for? You know, I didn't do anything wrong. But she said, look at the mirror. What do you see in the mirror? When you look at the mirror, what do you see in the mirror? When you look at the mirror, what do you see?
Myself.
Exactly. When you look at the mirror, what do you see? Exactly. She told me, look at the mirror, and I look at the mirror. She said, what do you see? I said, I see myself. What are you trying to say? She said, you don't see anybody else, right? I said, yeah, I see myself. She said, nobody will teach you to be a man or a woman or a responsible individual but you. Nobody, not your mom, nor your dad, they will do their best to bring you up the right way. But you have on your own, fight hard, study hard, read your books for you to have a better future, for you to have a better life. You have to do it on your own. Nobody will do that for you. That is that reflection that I see in the mirror, myself. So which means nobody will teach me to be a man unless I teach myself to be a man. And my message or my little idea, what I'm trying to make our generation understand is this. We are valuable. You are valuable. There is something that you can give in this environment, in this society to make it a better place. You can achieve the better and best education that you can. Nobody will do that for you. But you can do it yourself. You just have to study, work hard, and don't let anybody distract you. Now, I just want to emphasize on a little thing here. I have $1 here, right? I just want to emphasize something, then I'll tell you guys at the end. I have $1 here. If I say right now, who wants this $1? You want $1? He wants $1. But if I do this, do you still want $1? Or if I do this, it's matching. Do you still want $1? You don't want $1? It's still $1. You don't want it?
I do.
Okay. My point here is this. No matter what I did to this $1, did it change the value of the $1? Did it change its value? Did it change it to 50 cents? No, it stays $1. So if I go right now to the store, I want to buy something, they will say, oh no, yo, that money is all twisted. I won't take it. I'll just take it as 50 cents. No, it stays $1. Its value stays. Which means whoever you are who you are. You are your #1 fan. You are valuable. You don't change your value no matter what people try to discourage you, no matter what people try to break you through, no matter what people try to bring you back. You are valuable. You are somebody. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve. Your value will not change. Don't come to school and say, okay, oh, I can't study hard because people are calling me names. People are telling me I'm stupid. People are telling me I'm not intelligent. No. They are just talking. But they don't change who you are. Like whatever I did with this $1, it doesn't change its value. It stays $1. So when I go out there, my focus is this. I'm going to study. I'm going to focus on my education. No matter what people may say, it won't discourage me. It won't change my goal to be a lawyer, to be a doctor, to be whoever I want to be in future. Nobody can change that except me. And I can change that by studying hard, by working hard, by staying focused on my studies, by listening to my instructors, by reading my books, period. If I want to achieve whatever